Everybody, welcome to another edition of Flix Fix Reviews. My name is Harold. I'm currently having intimacy issues with this camera in this picture. I'm on the new set, and let's get started with this edition of Flix Fix Reviews.
It's time for movie and TV news. Flix Fix with Harold the Film Geek.
Hey, welcome back, guys. Now, what are we going to be talking about today? Iron Man 3's second trailer. Now, if you've been following us on the podcast, you know I've already reviewed the Iron Man trailer, but I decided, seeing as that I'm on YouTube, I might as well do another review for all you guys out there. So, here's what my take is on this Iron Man 3 trailer. I think this might be the one that's going to bring Iron Man into a whole new realm of depth. Now, this is what I'm talking about. One thing I like about this trailer is, if you haven't seen it, pause the video, and then go to the description. You can find the actual trailer there. But if you've already seen it, then here we go. One thing I really like about the trailer is the fact that it reveals a lot of things about Iron Man, but it doesn't tell you a lot about the storyline. Like, you know the Mandarin's there, but you don't know his mythos. You know that somebody's after him because his building blows up. You know that he's having some sort of issue because he's having surgery in the trailer. So you kind of just sit back and you kind of wonder, like, where is this movie going to be taking us? Now, I hope, after seeing how it ended with the multiple Iron Mans, I'm hoping that it's just going to be a lot of build up to a big all-out brawl, kind of like in Part 2. Now, I know a lot of you guys had an issue with Part 2 because of the fact that, well, Whiplash wasn't really the villain that you thought he was going to be. He was more like the villain from the first movie. And that seems to be the Iron Man formula, is that the villain will make one play in the first act, you don't hear from him again to the third act, and then there's a big fight at the end. Now, a lot of people didn't like the first Iron Man because it really wasn't a fight, because his suit wasn't at full power, and the only way he beat the guy was flying out into the hemisphere or stratosphere, and then he froze and fell to the ground. And some people have a problem with Part 2 because Whiplash really wasn't beating up Iron Man the entire movie. Now, the difference is that in the Spider-Man movies, we're used to seeing that, where the villain continually plays with Spider-Man the entire movie, but it seems like with Iron Man, he's going in a totally different direction. I think this movie is going to be a little bit of the same, where the Mandarin in the first act will make his presence known, and then in the third act, you're going to see this big explosion. But what I hope they do is do a lot of development about the Mandarin character, because the thing is, Joss Whedon came out and said that not everybody who was in the first Avengers is going to be in the second, which leads me to believe that either he's going to be killing off Tony Stark in this movie, because, I mean, I realize Joss Whedon's not directing this movie, but there's a lot of scenes in this movie that makes me think that he might die. Or he could be taking it in a different direction, where after this movie ends, he's putting up the Iron Man suit for a while and he's not coming back for a while. Either way it goes, thumbs up for Robert Downey Jr. He's been Iron Man in over 4 movies. I'm also counting the Incredible Hulk movie, because even though he didn't put the suit on, he was still Tony Stark, for crying out loud. So, I don't know. I think this trailer is really good. I don't think it revealed too much about the storyline, and I think that if you haven't seen the trailer yet, you're missing out. So, go ahead and check the link in the description. You can find all this information, and that's about it. So, with all that being said, guys, if I don't talk to you soon, well, I guess I'm just going to talk to you later. Bye now. Whoa, hey, whoa, hey. I know I just finished this edition of Flix Fix, but can you check out some of these other videos? Or maybe like or share? Tell a friend. Who could it hurt?